What's up guys, welcome back. So continuing on with my super stock build. So on this one I'm going to get the piston installed, get the camshaft installed so we can go ahead and get this short block all closed up. So the piston comes with 3 rings, and if you look at the rings there's a little mark on them so you know which side is up. And there's 3 different rings. So we've got the compression ring, I think they call this one the scraper ring, and then I think this one's the oiler ring, if I'm not mistaken. And it's kind of hard to tell the difference between the top 2, but the compression ring has like a little edge on it that you can clearly see. See that little silver edge? And then there's a little O on it. There's also some paint marks. Not sure if you'll be able to see, just so you can get those orientated correctly. So this one's the top, middle, and the bottom. So we'll go ahead and get those on. So I've got to get the rod put on to the piston. Not quite sure how difficult that piston pin's going to be to push in, but we'll go ahead and get that done. So I've made a couple dry runs. I've actually used this carcass over here that I got to do a few dry runs, and it's not as easy as I had thought. So this ring compressor, once I get it put on there, it seems like I just need to be able to torque it down one more click and it would make things a little bit easier. So we'll definitely see how that goes, but that's gonna be the plan, guys. I've got some Lucas Oil assembly lube I'll be using, and yeah, we'll see if we can get this thing put back together and closed up. So I'm just gonna post the camera up over to the side as I'm working. This, like I mentioned, this is the first time I've done this, so I really don't want to be fumbling around with the camera as I'm trying to build this. So I'm just going to put the camera over to the side as I'm working. So let's go ahead and get into it. So those circlips suck. There's not get those things in, but they're definitely in. So those circlips, guys, are no fun at all. I wonder if there's a tool you can buy, like with a 2-strokes, to get those in there, but those are not fun. I mean, I searched up as many videos as I could, and it just said use needle nose pliers and twist it in there, but definitely not as easy as the videos online look. So if you guys have any tips on an easier way to get those circlips in, definitely let me know, because I'm sure the way I was trying to do it, and I was trying my best not to mar up the piston in the process. But yeah, those were not fun at all. So this little spring that goes underneath the bottom ring, it's actually got a little place where you can expand it, so you can put it around the ring, and then you can put that bottom ring over the top of it. All right, so the rings are on. So they say that you want the ring gaps to not be in line with each other. And I also read something that you don't want the ring gap directly over the piston pin as well. There it is, guys. Piston is installed. So when you put the cam in, there's an alignment dot on both of these gears, and you got to make sure that those line up just like that. Okay guys, so here it is, super stock short block, all finished up, ready to go. So I would say the most difficult thing for me was getting those circlips into the piston. I definitely have to do that a few more times and come up with some sort of technique, but that's one thing I definitely struggled with. And the other tricky thing is this oil seal here on the clutch side is recessed. So that's a little tricky getting that in there, but other than that, it really wasn't too bad. You know, and one thing I didn't show you guys is I actually did hone the cylinder. So I did hone the cylinder before I put the piston in there, in case you were wondering. I've got another video on that if you want to go look at it. It was a 2-stroke, but it's essentially the same process. But there it is, guys. 206 short block, super stock. All right, so in the next one, what we'll do is we'll get the carburetor switched up so that it can run methanol, get the jets put in there, and there's another little piece that we've got to get in there. I think we've got to press it in, but I got to get that figured out, and then we'll also get the super stock springs put on the head. So until then, guys, plan your race, race your plan, have a good time at the track.